So we all know Brave Wilderness, right? A man who seems to really like getting bit by bugs. Now me, being the world's biggest hater of bugs, I don't personally like them. At all. No. But we're gonna watch him get bit by mammoth wasp. Sounds big. Let's get into the video.
What just happened, March? I just took the world's first ever sting from a mammoth wasp. I've caught and been stung by some of the rarest insects on the planet,
brave.
putting my body on the line against venoms that are...
Oh, he's a new guy. He's a new guy.
Completely undocumented by science. But in the hills of Borneo, my journey faithfully crossed paths with perhaps the rarest creature I've seen to date. It is a miracle we had our cameras ready to record this 1 in a million catch. Whoa. What is that? Holy mother. That is a monster bee, guys. Oh my gosh. I think that's a mammoth wasp. It is aggressive. Huge pinchers, bright yellow head.
Wasps in general freak me out. Why am I watching this video? I'm already regretting it. Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Massive abdomen. This might be my worst sting test yet. I hope you guys are prepared for a big one, because what you're looking at there is the giant skulled wasp, or more famously known as the mammoth wasp. Not only because of its massive size, but also because it is completely covered in hair, just like a woolly mammoth. Oh my goodness, and it is as intimidating of an insect as I have ever seen. This is bringing back memories of the tarantula hawk sting. I thought that was going to be the scariest wasp I would ever see.
I hate ads.
The mammoth wasp? Way worse. And let me show you why. I'm going to zoom into that head. Enormous mandibles.
Or don't.
On a menacing yellow skull cap.
Don't zoom into the head.
Top of its head.
Don't zoom into the head.
Yellow jacket, or dare I say, the murder one. And who knows, maybe one day, the mammoth wasp will be known as the murder wasp. Now, there's not much known about this species. To say it is rare does not do it justice. The reason you've likely never heard about a mammoth wasp before is because they are almost never seen, even by scientists. I saw a blog post from a scientist who claimed to have been searching out in these environments every day for 3 years, for 2 to 3 hours a day, and has only seen the species twice. Can you imagine? Over 1,000 days of searching. So the fact that we have caught one is amazing. And then, of course, the fact
that I can admire. Catching a wasp that rare, that is something that I could definitely appreciate, but needing to see it, I don't appreciate. Oh God, I just unintentionally pictured it crawling on me.
The fact that we're going to test the sting of this insect, this one is going to go into the record books of Brave Wilderness, guys. I can already tell. Not only...
Anybody else feel the need to vomit? Or is it just me? It's just me? Okay.
This is going to be a super rare sting test. We're going to have to do this one a little differently. So I'm not willing to take any risk with this one. We want to be indoors while I do the sting test.
Right, because if it gets loose, it's important to have it indoors. Right. Honey, our daughter's dead. The little bee that you brought inside killed her. It picked her up. It picked her up and then just dropped her on the ground. Oh, sorry, honey. I want a divorce. I understand. Why?
Just in case this wasp is able to pry its way out of the forceps while I have a hold. The chance to take a sting from this wasp and see what this is like is never going to come around again. I fully expect the sting of this wasp to be excruciating because it is a parasitic wasp. Let me show you what this wasp is out there hunting. Besides nectar, which it does eat, it's hunting for these, the atlas beetle, or more specifically, the grub of the atlas beetle. You see, when these...
I don't like bugs in general, My dad brought a cicada inside and said I'm gonna put it in your shoe, and I'm like, I wouldn't. I got the right of the house for the next few days. I'm gonna let the dogs eat your shoe if you put that in my shoe. I ain't playing. You put that bug in my shoe, your one of your favorite shoes are getting eaten. I'm like, don't play with me like that.
Wasps find an atlas beetle grub. They will sting it, lay eggs in it, so it's a built-in meal for the baby wasp. But because they use their sting...
Mother Nature, you are freaky. You are a crazy bitch.
To paralyze supersized grubs, it's going to need to have a super paralyzing sting. And at this size, the amount of venom that sting's going to deliver, this will probably be the worst sting from a flying insect that I ever take. I'm going to call it right now. I think this one's going to be off the charts on the BSI. Let's go inside, set up the sting table, and see.
Why are you doing it inside? Why is that what I'm hung up on?
What the mammoth wasp is really made of. Let's go. Got the team inside this room here. We built a sting studio here in the heart of Borneo.
Okay, that's better. Sting studio. That is good. Good.
And as excited as I was showing you this mammoth wasp, now is the moment where every sting test, the reality sets in that I'm going to have to go through something usually uncomfortable. In this case, I think excruciating is the appropriate word. And there it is. Right there.
Ad number 2.
Here we go.
Oh, the squeakiness just adds to the eerie factor of the devil spawn that's in that glass. Right, because you need to worry about the bug opening the door. You probably need to worry about the bug opening the door. In all seriousness, that thing looks like it could just evolve opposable thumbs and boom. Now you gotta worry about the big ass bee carrying around a pew-pew and stinging you. It's not a good idea. Any itch that I feel on my body for the rest of the day, I will be paranoid into thinking that it is a bug. It is specifically this bug. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, but Bobby, you're not the one getting stung. But I have to watch the bug. I have to look at it. Which is debatably worse. Okay, it's not worse. Not even debatably. But it still sucks. For people with bug phobia, it still sucks.
We're locked in. Had we done this outside and the mammoth wasp were to escape, there is zero chance we would find another one. This is a one-shot deal. No matter what happened.
That's the only reason you're doing it inside? So you can keep the bug?
The mammoth wasp is going on the bite sting index. What happens to me, that's what we're about to find out. Got forceps here, right? Because there's no documentation as to the effects of this sting or the venom of this species. EpiPen. And then, of course, the hydration. This is a big one, guys. Had a lot of big stings.
Oh god, look at those wings. They look jagged and ripped. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It looks like my fingers after sitting in the hot tub for an hour.
Things over the years, but I don't think anything is quite as impressive as this mammoth wasp. If this is anything like the tarantula hawk, get ready for some fireworks. We're not going to take a sting on my right.
Is the reason they got a new guy is because it was getting boring seeing the same guy get stung over and over again? I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Why is there a new guy in the channel?
Arm because it's pretty flared up right now after the carpenter bee sting. Oh, wow, yeah, wow. Oh, Luckily, I got a good arm over here. Left arm, blank canvas for this sting.
Right. Because just don't save an arm for anything other than this. 'Cause why do that?
Now, everybody be aware, this wasp easily escaped. Be ready to react. Here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna try to get it up. We're gonna see if we can do it without them. It senses that. Nope. Gonna need the net, please. To get this grab, I'm gonna put the wasp back in the net, stretch these out, try to get a good hold. This is a powerful wasp, so it's gonna take a lot of force. Oh, oh my gosh. I got it, don't worry guys. Oh my gosh. Talk about aggressive. Let's try to get it like further up in the bag there. This wasp is trying to dig, not going up like I expected. All right, come on. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Come on. Come on. Go up. Go up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so quiet. I'm so quiet because I'm just like, I'm focused on the video. Hang on, my mom texted me again. What are you doing, Whitney? My mom thought I worked today. I don't. It's Thursday, right? Yeah. It's Thursday. I only work on Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays. So I don't work, but I can still show her what I'm supposed to do.
Get in the net. Up, up, up. Good, good. Good.
Don't do it! Yeah, then why are you gonna do it? Then why are you doing it? Ah!
Oh, all right. Trying to escape. This is why we're doing it inside. Okay. Holy moly. My heart is going about 1,000 beats a minute right now. I am.
I saw my hat. I thought it was the wasp. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I know she is. I hate it.
Struggling. It can literally scratch its own back with its stinger. There would be no safe way to handle this wasp. Whew. Look at that. And how many of you watching right now would love to be standing right here with me, appearing on the Brave Wilderness channel?
Being as you're willing to get stung by a wasp? No! I'm not willing to stand right there with you, because you'd probably be like, hey man, you want to get eaten by a rhino? I'd be like, no. But come on, man, it'd be fun. No, I'm good. I'm good. Mom texted me again. All right. I'm sorry. She keeps texting me. I'm watching the house, and she's really worried about it, so.
Well, now, it's your turn. For the first time ever, we're inviting anyone brave enough to join me and the crew on a real Brave Wilderness adventure starring you. Next year, we are leading groups at 2 of my favorite locations on the planet. Starting on the East Coast, we will explore majestic shorelines for intertidal wildlife at Acadia National Park. And then we'll head west to the desert mountains of Zion.
You just had to make it worse with a fucking spider, didn't you?
And search for a variety of interesting animals, including prehistoric relics from the past.
I was gonna say, are you finding a fucking dinosaur? Is this some Jurassic Park type shit?
Not an animal expert? Not a problem. There's gonna be something for everyone on these epic adventures. Over 3 unforgettable days, you'll also hike stunning trails, make lasting friendships, and learn the secrets of what it takes to make the world's most viral wildlife videos directly from me. Guys, space is super limited, so click the link in the description or follow this link here and be the first to find out how to snag a spot on one of these 2 adventures and see if you have what it takes.
This makes me want to watch Bear Grylls. You know those little like choose your own adventure Bear Grill things? I want to watch one of those. Mom's response to when she asked what I'm doing. I said shooting a vid. She's like, you shouldn't shoot things. I'm like, LOL.
To become brave. But it's now or never. I'm Mark Vins.
There's brave, and then there's stupid. Which is what... No, shouldn't call people stupid. It's not nice. Except for you. You're choosing to get stung by a wasp. You're stupid!
And I'm about to enter the sting zone with the mammoth wasp on 3.
Bro, look at how
1,
shaky you are.
2, 3. She's biting me. She's stung multiple times. The bite hurts too. Gosh. Yep. Yeah. Scrape me. All right. Okay.
Describe the pain, Mark.
It's building. She stung me so many times. She was also biting me. See all those bite marks? All right, it's building. Letting the pain build. I got stung about maybe a dozen times. At least 8 times I could count. It just was hitting me again and again and again.
Why am I covering my eyes now? The worst part is over.
You can see it's starting to swell. You got like this rashy area, some kind of rashy things going on here. That might be from the biting. Those mandibles, I felt the most, just gnawing into my skin. I'm definitely sweating profusely because the nerves are firing off, but in terms of pain, I definitely took a bunch of good stings. I left it on there as long as I could. I don't know, guys. Not out of the woods yet. The aftermath could very well be the worst part. The sting site is really bad. It's already cooked, guys. Look at that. So now we're gonna rate this sting on 3 factors.
My throat is burning with vomit. Like, and my head is hurting now. I just started getting a headache. Why am I getting a headache?
Like always, the bite sting index, intimidation, pain, and aftermath. We're gonna give this sting 24 hours to develop. We're gonna keep the EpiPen on standby just in case I start to have an allergic reaction, but here is where the mammoth wasp from Borneo rates on the Brave Wilderness Bite Sting Index.
Okay, yeah, the vomit. I'm not gonna describe it, but I felt the need to vomit. I felt it building. You know, I don't mean to be gross, but also it's true, alright?
On intimidation, the mammoth wasp took things to a whole new level. Everything about this wasp is massive, including its stinger and its jaws. Plus, I was extra nervous because this is the first documented sting that we know of this species, so I had no idea what to expect. The mammoth wasp earns every bit of its intimidation score of a 9.8 out of 10. The pain was not quite as I expected. My nerves were on edge, so that rush of pain at the beginning was startling. It immediately jabbed me multiple times and dosed me of venom, which was a bright and red-hot kind of pain, but ultimately it did not build to the likes of the tarantula hawk. It also fell short to the giant black carpenter bee, which I had faced 24 hours earlier, so it was fresh on my mind. Oh, wow, yeah! The pain from the black bee was so explosive that it sent shockwaves all throughout my system, where the mammoth wasp just didn't quite get that bad. So overall, I give it a pain score of a 6.9 out of 10. Now for...
Okay, so pain-wise, the bigger the bee doesn't always automatically mean the worse the thing. I would have assumed the bigger the bee, the more venom, the more pain. But no.
The aftermath, which was indeed much worse than the initial pain of the sting. Over the next 72 hours, the sting site swelled up into a tightly grouped sting mound, showing massive amounts of inflammation and even bruising. It caused a deep, throbbing ache that lasted for days, and was almost like having a broken bone. As far as lasting effects go, the mammoth wasp delivered a sting that was on par to some of the meanest insect stings on the planet, earning it an aftermath score of an 8.8 out of 10. Altogether, the mammoth...
You openly had it on your fucking hand? Out of all videos I could have filmed, I chose this one. Why did I choose this one? Why did I choose this one, guys? Anyway, That's all the time we have left in this video. If you liked this video, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you didn't like this video, I don't really care. Don't dislike this video. Subscribe for more content like this. Whew, I genuinely feel like I'm about to throw up. Click the subscribe button if you like this video. So you never click the subscribe button for more content like this. Click the click the bell notification button so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends so they can subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Adios!